Hello guys, this is the Ranger Gamer 06. How's everyone doing today? Today is Monday, April 4th. It's another week. People are back at work. I know. Nobody likes Mondays. I don't like Mondays. Uh, so yeah, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. It does help me out a lot. I don't have a whole lot of subscribers. I'm embarrassed to say this. I believe I've got 67, maybe 68 subscribers. Hey, better than nothing. So, but yeah, and be sure to follow me on Twitter too. I know I'm not on Twitter a whole lot. The truth is, I don't really have a whole lot going on per se, but I need to try to keep you guys informed and update on Twitter, and I'll be sure to do that because I'm not used to having a Twitter account. So I apologize if I'm not posting a lot of stuff on Twitter, but I'm there. The information, my username is down in the description box, so be sure to follow me on Twitter. You never know what I might post. So yeah, as the name of the video, I got a package today. I think I know what it is. You guys don't, because I want it to be a surprise for you guys. But I think I know what it is. Uh, it is from Amazon, so yeah, I know what it is. I can tell by the shape of the box. Here it is. I'm not going to show you the back 'cause it's got my address, but it's one of those boxes that doesn't have tape. Uh, so yeah, let's open this bad boy up. I hope I don't need knife or scissors. I was gonna bring my box cutter, but I left it in my nightstand, the next room over. So hopefully I can get this open without much hassle. I've had this box before, uh, a while back. I'm already tearing pieces off of it. So, okay. Yep, I was right. I know what it is. And I was gonna buy it last year. I don't know why I did it, but I went ahead and bought it a few days ago because Amazon and that they ship pretty fast. That's one thing I like about Amazon. They ship pretty fast. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you the latest book in R.A. Salvatore's The Legend of Drizzt, Starlight Enclave. And this is the first book of The Way of the Drow. It says book one of The Way of the Drow. Love the cover. And in the top it says The Legend of Drizzt. Right there. Here's the spine. You have R.A. Salvatore, Dungeons and Dragons, and the back. I love the back. I love the little symbol of Drizzt. Very, very cool. Uh, so obviously this is Drizzt. I'm going to assume Cadbury. I think that's her, or maybe that's Drizzt's daughter. Because now I am not far into the series, uh, so who knows when I'm gonna get to this one. Uh, honestly, probably next year, maybe because as of right now, not counting the Cleric Quintet series, which I did a review on that last year or year before last. Uh, I think this is part 37. Yes, you heard right. There are 37 books in The Legend of Drizzt. I think it's how you pronounce his name. I know a lot of people on the internet are pronouncing it Drizzt, but I don't see how that'll be pronounced that way because there is no letter between the Z and the T. And actually, if you play, uh, I'm getting off topic here, but just bear with me. If you guys play Demon Stone back on the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and I think it was on GameCube, but I'm not 1% sure. Uh, it's a Dungeons and Dragons game. It's a video game, and Drizzt has a cameo. He's in like level or chapter 7, and you could play as him. I think that's when I first met Drizzt for the first time. And then later I found out that he was based on the books. But anyway, but that's how I discovered him. But anyway, in one of the cutscenes, the doors I think he was saying Drizzt, not Drizzt. That's how I know. But I could be wrong because I haven't played that game in a long time. Sadly, I don't have it anymore, but I will buy another copy if it's not too much because I want to play that game again. But I just love this cover, and I know that the cover looks like something you will see in the 90s. You know, I don't know if you guys are around my age, but uh, 90s was my childhood, okay? I grew up in the 90s. And if you ever go to a bookstore in the 90s, especially the fantasy books, they kind of look like this. So that's kind of cool how they kind of went retro with it. This is really cool. So I love the cover. And it looks like he's got a different sword. It doesn't look like one of his scimitars, so we don't know. Again, I have got this far into the book, but I cannot wait to start this. I'm gonna read the back. It says Jarlaxle 2 dropped down and began digging and clawing with his hands, throwing the snow aside. When it seemed like he had worked himself wildly and barely made any progress, he took a different tack and summoned his Hellsteed. He moved to the side, trying to stay clear of where Cadbury and Entreri had fallen, or at least where he thought they'd fallen, and urged the mount to begin pawing fiercely, its fiery hooves melting and spray snow and sting with every movement. "Don't stab them," he called to Zack. "Don't trample them," came the response. Fiercely, the two dug for their burial friends, but every handful came harder, for the melted snow was already freezing atop the remaining mound, and the progress proved painfully slow. From Starlight Enclave. So yeah, Derlaxo, Entreri, and Zack, that's Strick's dad. See, I think in the Generation trilogy, that is Timeless, Boundless, and Relentless, which I do have. I think Zack comes back. But see, I don't know much about it. Like I said, I haven't gotten that far into the series. Here's the flap, and here's the man himself, R.A. Salvatore. Really glad to have this book. Uh, Again, this is the latest book in the series. Uh, I just looked it up. Book two, I forgot the name of it. That is coming out this year, August 9th. So I'm going to pre order that probably. But yeah, this came out last year, I think, if it says. I love the pages. Very nice. Yeah. 2021. It came out. This came out last year. And here are your contents. There's four parts. Well, there's a prologue, four parts, and an epilogue. If you guys read any of the Drizzt books, that's how he writes. There's always a prologue, and then there's four parts, maybe six parts, depending which book you're reading, and then you have the epilogue. And I was hoping they would have this. We have the map. I always love maps and fantasy books. So yeah, you got the Sword Coast, Neverwinter, the Cracked Sword Mountain, the High Forest, Sea of Swords, Baldur's Gate. Yeah, really cool. And these what the chapters look like. I'll go ahead and read the flap. It says, after 2 years of peace, the dust has settled on the demon uprising, but rumblings from the mental Berenson drow have the rogue Jarlaxle nervous. Worried his allies may be pulled into a civil war between the great houses, he is eager to ensure Zagnafane is armed with weapons befitting his skill, including one in particular, Kazadhia. That's a sword. I think that used to be Catapri's sword. A powerful artifact, the sword known as Cutter, has started wars, corrupted its users, and spilled the blood of many, many people. In spite of that, or maybe because of that, Jarlaxle and a small group of friends will go on an expedition looking for the weapon's last wielder, Dumavel, in the freezing north, for she may be the key to unlocking the sword's potential, and perhaps the key to preventing the bloodshed looming over the Underdark. Uh, and and as they explore the top of the world, Driz is on a journey of his own, both spiritual and physical. He wants to introduce his daughter Bria or Bree to Grandmaster Kane and to the practices that have been so central to what defines Drizzt. But having only recently come back from true Transcendence, the Drow Ranger is no longer sure what his beliefs mean anymore. He is on a path to determining the future, not just for his family, but perhaps for the entire Northlands of the realms themselves. Two different roads. On one, Gerlado and Dagnaphane are on a quest to find pieces that could offer salvation to Mental Berenson. That's the Drow homeworld underground. On the other, Druid seeks answers that could offer salvation to not just his soul, but all souls. And no matter the outcome of either journey, the realms will never be the same again. So yeah, and USA it's 27.99. Canada it's 34.99. So yeah, I cannot wait to get to this book. I'm so glad I have this book. I'm gonna put it with my other books for sure. So yeah, book two coming again August 9th. Uh, in case you guys are wondering, this takes place after the Transition trilogy, and I read that 7 months ago. So it's been 7 months since I last read the Threads book because the series is so long. You gotta take a break. Uh, I put a link down in the description box of my transi- Transition trilogy review in case you guys missed it. So check it out. Link down below. I mean, like I said, that was 7 months ago. Because the next book I'm finished to read after the transition is the Neverwinter Saga, which is book one. Uh, Godgrim, forgive me if I mispronounce it, but this is the first book. What's interesting, it says the prequel story to the highly anticipated Neverwinter for PC. Now, I knew there was a game called that. I heard it's very popular, but I'm not going to read it. I'll get into this, but this is the next book I'm going to read. Uh, so, yeah, and I will do a review when I'm done with this book. So, I cannot wait to dive into it. And right now, the book I'm reading is Baptism of Fire. It's a Witcher book. It's book three. As you can see, I'm almost done. I read that much and I've got that much to go. So it's 7 chapters, but the chapters are kind of long. and I'm already started on chapter 6, so I'm almost done with this book. But when I get done with this book, it's I'm reading this next. I cannot wait to read this one. So, yeah, I need to get back into the series, because I got ways to go before I reach Starlight Enclave. So, yeah. And I do apologize that I haven't done any book reviews in a long time. Like I said, the last one was, I guess, 7 months ago. So, but I'm getting back into it. I've been busy playing video games. I'm working, and like I said, I'm trying to go back to school. So, I've been really busy. Uh, I'm playing. I did a little show and tell. I bought Grand Theft Auto, the definitive edition for the Switch. Uh, that was the same day I bought, Dying Light 2, which I did a review on. But as for Grand Theft Auto, I beat GTA 3. Now I'm playing Vice City. I'm kind of, I guess I'm in the middle of the game now. But yeah, Vice City is a little bit more challenging, but I'm enjoying it. So I've been busy with that game. But anyway, so that's where I'm at as far as books go. Like I said, I'm reading the Witcher book. I'm gonna take a break from that and then read some more Dritz because it's been a while since I got back into the series. So yeah, the Transition trilogy was a good series. Again, I've already did a review on that. Link down below if you guys missed it. A lot of characters died in that trilogy. It was sad, but it was a good read. Don't get me wrong, it was a good read. So, but I cannot wait to dive into Neverwinter. So, anyway, guys, that is it for my today's video. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I'm so happy with this book. Uh, Now I paid well, plus shipping and handling, I paid $30, but if you have Amazon Prime, it's free shipping. So yeah, maybe I need to do that next time. So anyway, yeah. So it's on Amazon. You can still buy it, hardcover. Now I think the paperback version is coming out in May. I want to say if you guys prefer that, but yeah. So yeah. Anyway, that is all for today, guys. Again, this is the Rachel Gamer 06. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. Give this video a thumbs up for me. And be sure to follow me on Twitter. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.